Luck and Tina is explicit in every way. Please take care while listening. So just imagine, you're just laying in your bed one night. You know, you might have a big window that you can stare out the beautiful skyline with and everything. It's dark out there. The stars are out. It's beautiful. And you got a cat or maybe a dog hanging out in your room with you. You're just watching TV. And all of a sudden, that cat or that dog, his hair starts to stand up on the back of its neck. Starts to growl or hiss or get aggressive at something in the window. So you get curious and you look over. When you look over, there's a pair of eyes staring back at you. Now, what these eyes are attached to is this weird creature that looks like it was a mix between a man and a wolf. But the problem is, it's staring directly at you like it wants you. Now, what we're talking about today is skinwalkers.
Welcome to La Cantina Podcast. It's Tony, your host with the most, Tony Bologna, Tony La Torta, whatever you want to call me today. And I'm accompanied by...
Austin, still no nickname.
No, I got one. I got one for you.
You got one? Let's hear it.
Yeah, it just went away. No, just kidding. It just went away. I had it all day. I had it like set in stone what I was going to call you. And now it just blew away.
And now it's gone. I know you said Skeptico
Skeptico, there you go.
earlier.
Austin and Skeptico.
You know, I want a better nickname. If anybody out there has an idea for a nickname, let me know.
Skeptico. That's it. But today, it finally happened. Who do we have with us here at Utah Podcasters? I think I said that right. Studio?
Yes.
I hope Skyler Studio. You
Now,
guys know.
is the one
And only
and only
the great.
the great possible world record holder for most tacos eaten
And
in a
he's in
single sitting,
Yeah.
Sterling.
Hey, what's up, guys?
How's it going, man?
Pretty great. How you guys been?
Dude, we're chilling.
That's what's up. How you doing, Austin?
I am alive, my friend.
That's all right. That's good.
Who are you? Tell the people how we know you.
Well, you know me from work. You know, me and you are actually lovers.
Shit. We got into that really fast.
Just a little bit, though.
Hey, cameras are on.
All right. Anyways.
Why do you look so shocked, dude?
I'm not sure what to do right now.
It's Sterling. Me and him just connected like the first day that we saw each other.
First day, bro. That's how it goes. I love it. Lovely.
Nice. Do you guys
So
need
forget that one.
rings? Here, I got one you can use.
I'll propose to him right now on the podcast. I don't care. Just kidding, babe. I'm just kidding. I love you. This is just a joke.
I would be careful, Stephanie, if you're watching this. You know what to do.
Anyways, man. So you work with us?
I work with you guys.
What's your job title and stuff?
Job title?
Operator?
Not yet. I'm going to push for that, though. Hopefully soon.
Yeah.
Yeah, laborer so far, though. But, you know, whatever you are, you just got to rock it.
There you go, dude. That's the
I
attitude.
like
It
it.
doesn't
I like
matter.
that.
There's always room for growth, brother.
There always is. There
Nice.
always is room for growth.
And this is why we love Sterling.
Yeah. So I want to
feel
kind of dive
so
in.
Inspired.
I do. Every time I talk to you, I'm like, you know, I could be better.
You guys are great.
But today, I want to talk because you were telling us about this taco eating. So what was up with that? Let us
Dude,
know.
I'm still feeling a bit bloated over that, guys. I'm not gonna lie, dude.
What happened?
Well, we went to lunch today. They convinced me to go with them. I was like, you know what? It's Friday. Why not?
Feeling good?
Feeling
Day-day?
good. Who doesn't love Taco Friday?
It's a new year, new you.
New year, new me.
There you go.
I couldn't eat 40 tacos last year,
But today,
but today, I set the record: 40 tacos.
That is character growth right there.
that's inspiration. I don't know who, like, I'm inspired. I'm going to go run a marathon right now.
I wish I mean, I actually probably should do that after 40 tacos. Yeah, I need to get back in the gym after that.
So,
Everyone else's New Year's resolution is, I'm going to go start working out. Sterling's over here. I'm eating 45 tacos in 2
one
minutes.
sitting. In one sitting.
In one sitting.
It was hard.
Is the, like, was it at Paisa Grill?
Yeah, El Paisa Grill, shout out.
Did
Pretty
they
good
look at
food.
you, like, all weird?
The thing is, dude, the guy where you go up, you tell him how many tacos you want, and I kept going up there, dude. I asked for 5 each time, and 40 divided by 5, that's 8, right? I went up there 8 times, dude. It was like the sixth time he started like, well, is this guy all right?
What's wrong?
And
with
then
this
it was like the 8th time because they were betting me money. They're like, you can't eat 5 more. You can't eat 5 more. So there was some money at the end, and I went up there and they're flashing their money, dude. And that guy looked and he just started laughing with me, bro. I was like, dang, yeah, I'm getting paid. Dude. I got my meal paid for, and 20 extra bucks for eating 40 tacos. Bro.
Oh, that's the
Dude.
way to do
That's
it.
what I was saying. Free meal, 40 free tacos, and 20 extra bucks. Shit, count me in.
How can you say no to that?
Dude, well, after 35, that's
Were
when
you
I
thinking
started
about it?
wanting to say no.
That's
but I
that's
was
where
like,
the no starts getting in your head. But
But
you gotta push that.
you guys
gotta
know the
push it away.
same, bro. 20 bucks is 20 bucks.
20
you know,
bucks
like,
is 20 bucks.
Absolutely.
Mama did not raise no quitter.
Absolutely
Eat
not,
those-
dude.
Okay, did you eat them dry or did you put sauce and stuff?
Dude, I put up until like 30, I made them fancy, you know. Put some cilantro on there, some
Little
sauce on there.
lime.
Oh yeah, I gotta have that lime, you know what I'm saying? But after that, dude, I was choking them back. It was hard. So I was like, I can't add anything else. I just gotta sit down and get to work, bro.
So, are you good with spice?
Yeah, I'm pretty decent, I guess. I mean, there's some things like I tried the 1 chip challenge.
Oh, okay.
That
You
was
tried
awful.
that?
That was awful. I didn't get the whole.
Oh, you
I
are
was
not
like,
human.
dude, I was like pouring milk down my face, dude. It wasn't pretty at all, dude.
Is it that bad?
It was bad. It was so bad.
You know what my goal is?
Huh.
To get on the Hot Ones show and do the wings.
Oh,
I don't
dude.
know why.
Oh
dude.
no, I've tried that. I've tried the hot ones you could buy at like Sam's Club, I think.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like a little. And dude, I tried it with my fiance, dude, and it was almost as bad as the 1 chip challenge, like the hottest one. I was sweating. I was eating ice all night, dude.
Oh
It
my
was hard to go to
gosh.
sleep, dude. And I had heartburn. That was the
Bad.
worst part, dude. It was the heartburn.
Dude, I used to be really good at eating spicy stuff. Like, you know, the Buffalo Wild Wings challenge?
Oh yeah.
Crushed it in like 3 minutes.
Oh yeah.
Now, I can't, dude. My just heartburn. I'm getting old. It's just heartburn to the max. It just hurts. I'm like, why did I do this before?
That's how
Dude, it's like
opinions
cool
be
in the
hit
moment, yeah.
different.
Yeah.
Dude, I was so excited. I had my picture on the wall, like on that little, you know, TV that they have.
Oh yeah.
I had it on there for the longest time, and then
That's what's up, dude.
I never got my free wings though.
Scandalous.
Never got a shirt.
Scandalous, bro.
Got a high five and some milk.
I could get that anywhere I went. People see me, they say, this guy wants a high five and some milk, and they give it to me.
Boom,
Probably
chocolate
see
milk.
you.
Here you go, sir.
Dude, come here, give
Here's
me
your
a
offer.
hug. I want to see how this.
All right. Are you guys ready for what I have found on Skinwalkers?
Oh man, I've been ready. It's been cooking in my brain, bro.
All right.
Let's
So
get
the
it.
first things first. What culture are Skinwalkers from?
Native, right?
Native American. You're absolutely right. So it's a Navajo thing. So in my notes here, it says Skinwalkers are from Navajo culture. They're a type of harmful deity person, used to be person thing, which also has the ability to turn into, pose, or disguise themselves as animals. Which basically means they can shapeshift into animals. Which is terrifying in its own right, by the way.
Oh yeah.
I've seen some videos on TikTok. Man.
Oh yeah.
Exactly. So I couldn't find, because I'm going to be honest, there's not a whole lot of stuff. I couldn't find and talk to anybody who has a lot of personal knowledge with this stuff. But I don't know if it's like they try to turn into an animal, but they don't turn all the way into it, or if it's they can turn completely into an animal and you wouldn't be able to tell.
Oh yeah, dude.
Like I'm not 100%.
Dude Sterling has this look on
Do
his
I
face. just like
have
getting
some things for
flash
you?
And that is what I am leading up to, my good friend. Now, the next thing. The legend of Skinwalkers is not a well understood thing, like I said. Navajo culture, in Navajo culture, both due to reluctancy to discuss the subject with outsiders, meaning us people who aren't Native American, as well as today's society, like people who don't understand the Navajo culture and things like that.
Mm-hmm.
They kind of take it and run and just destroy it, which I wasn't going to include this, but now I want to. So apparently in Harry Potter, the part where Professor Lupin turns into like the werewolf creature,
Oh, yeah.
he's actually supposed to be a skinwalker.
Dude,
Really?
I had to click it for a second.
Yeah,
It was
so
like
so
loading,
it
put the little
actually
loading thing right here.
yeah, so one of my sources actually directly talks about how they're kind of mad at J.K. Rowling because of that, because she decided to like, I guess, whitewash
Oh,
what
yeah.
skinwalkers are. Um,
Sorry, so in a sense, would werewolves be considered skinwalkers or no?
no, I don't think so.
All right,
Yeah.
continue.
Yeah. Anyway, so as well as them not wanting to talk to outsiders, meaning us, about skinwalkers, there's a lack of necessary cultural content. The stories are embedded with like traditional Navajo people. So that kind of means the stories that Navajo culture and their people tell each other or their kids or however it gets passed down, that's not something that they would share with us.
It just kind of gets passed down inside the circle, basically.
Exactly. And that's one thing that I absolutely love about Native American culture. Is one of the very few things I do know about it. Is a lot of stuff is like word of mouth and is passed down through families and stuff, which
Generation
I
after
absolutely
generation.
love. Yeah, which I absolutely love. Anyway, so here is a little bit more in depth about the legend of skinwalkers. So animals associated with witchcraft, usually tricksters, is what I could find that skinwalkers are considered to be because they trick you into thinking they're an animal. But the animals they're associated with is coyotes. Yeah. So
They usually turn into coyotes.
exactly, it's believed that they will turn into coyotes over other things. Now, that's not to say that they don't turn into other things, because in my research I found that it could be coyotes. However, it may include other creatures, usually those associated with death or bad omens. They might also possess other animals too. That's an interesting bit. So they might possess other animals or people and walk around in their bodies. So these things are about as close to being a demon as you can get.
Yeah, that is crazy.
That's wild, dude.
Yes.
Like, the whole time you're saying this, like I'm just thinking about brujas.
Exactly.
'Cause,
Now,
like,
I do have a picture for you guys this week of,
blessed today.
All right.
as far as I could find, an actual like
You know what the cool thing is now?
skinwalker practicing person.
Now we have video, and you guys get to see it too.
Now, this may or may not be accurate. I didn't have a lot to go on. I just searched
Why
up
are you getting flashbacks?
skinwalkers, and this is what I could find.
That is scary.
That is.
Oh, I have more for you.
That is not even just scary. That is bone chilling, dude.
So that is
Imagine you're just like looking out your window and just like.
Oh yeah. Oh,
so
yeah,
that's the first picture I have for you. Okay. Oh, also, I forgot to mention this. It is important to know this. Skinwalkers. I was trying to get way ahead of myself. I had another energy drink, if anyone's curious, and it's starting to hit me. Skinwalkers can be male or female, so they're not sexist. That's nice to see. At least they got one
2023.
thing. Yeah, they got one thing.
Yeah.
Skinwalkers can be men and women. Okay, Tony?
Hey, I'm not, dude.
Hey,
All
you-
power to you guys.
you calm
know?
down.
Just don't come to my house.
You calm down, okay? I'm going to trust the guy that
All
can
right,
eat
hey,
40 tacos.
Last time, 2 episodes ago, you got wings. Please cut it down, or I'll go over there and chop them off.
Now I'm a monster.
Dang. Dang. You
Anyway,
got you there.
No comment.
anyway, do you guys want to know how to become a skinwalker?
Yeah, dude.
I want to know, not for personal reasons, but
I
don't-
want to know for personal
Don't-
reasons.
Here's the disclaimer part somewhere over here. Do not try this.
yes.
Just don't do that. That's mean in so many levels. Okay, so how to become a skinwalker? It is said in order to become a skinwalker or a coyote skinwalker, you must kill a close friend or family members. Skinwalkers know the same spells and rituals as medicine men. Unlike medicine men, they use their knowledge to do evil instead of good, which is a whole nother level of fucked up.
Yeah.
You just said to kill someone close, and I just kind of said, all right, never mind. Just kidding. But you know what that brought me to? Do you guys watch anime?
Off and on.
You watch Naruto, right?
I think so, yeah.
Have you heard
I
of Naruto?
tried. I really did.
So, okay, so in Naruto, just little thing, because my mind, this is how my mind works. But in Naruto, they have like the same thing with the Uchiha,
Uh-huh.
because that's my favorite family in the show,
Okay.
and it's the same thing. Like they get like different eyes, that's their specialty, and they have to kill like their best friend to get like more powerful eyes.
That's crazy.
Just thought, I was like, damn,
Nice.
wow. Sorry, get off track, but I just need to get that off my chest.
Okay, now the other stuff I could find, people can be possessed by skinwalkers by looking at them. by looking at them in the eye.
Yeah, eye contact is a big one. That's scary.
I did not know none of this.
You didn't
Yep,
know
they
that?
can be
No.
possessed by looking at them in the eye.
Yeah.
Skinwalkers can turn into any animal by wearing its skin, is another thing I found. So apparently, in order to turn into the animal, they have to wear its skin. So if you had a Pomeranian, it's probably a little cold right now.
I'm shivering. Poor little guy.
The Navajo will not wear the skin of a predator animal, and I thought this was really interesting because of this reason.
Because what?
Because the Skinwalker can turn into an animal, and they're associated with stuff of death, like coyotes. Another one I found, and I'm not sure how accurate it is. I'm going off what I could find, not actual people. But owls is another one.
Oh, see,
That I
that's a
can find.
connection right there. Because like I was saying, brujas, that's like the animal that they usually turn into is an owl. They call them a lechuza.
Right. I remember you telling me the story
Yeah.
about it.
Lechuza, so
That's crazy.
All right, now on to the part that you're probably both going to love. How do you kill a Skinwalker?
Oh, let's hear it.
That was way too... I'm going to go on Skinwalkers after this.
he has that look, dude. I don't know. I think he is.
No, they're just my biggest fear, dude.
Yeah.
That's just my biggest fear.
So how do you kill it?
All right, how do you kill a Skinwalker? That was the first question I had, is how do you get rid of this thing? Now, the best way to kill a Skinwalker is to get a shaman who knows about good magic, and he does, or he or she, I think, does certain spells and rituals that can return their evil back to them.
So is it kind of like more like a spiritual war type thing?
That, from what I could find, yes.
Okay.
And again, I'm not super certain because I didn't really have the chance to ask somebody who has actual personal knowledge about it, which is something that I love to do. Just, again, not many people are willing to talk about it.
I was gonna say if you're not in their circle, like
Yeah, and I get it. Yeah, so they do rituals and spells that return their evil back to them. Others, however, think that Skinwalkers can be killed by a bullet dipped in white ash. However, these bullets won't work unless they hit the Skinwalker's head or neck.
so you got to go for the dome.
You gotta go for a headshot.
I gotta go to the gun range.
Yep, zero scope headshot.
360 no scope off the ledge. YB cancel. TAC cancel.
That's what's up, dude.
I'm pretty sure that's how all these
You do know what
football
I'm
players
talking
are
about?
scoring all these home runs.
Absolutely not. I don't.
Oh. Got excited. I was like, what?
Yeah, so you have to hit him in the head or neck. Some Navajo believe that, and sorry, I'm kind of skipping ahead again, but I thought this was really interesting. But some Navajo believe that saying the name Skinwalker or spelling it can make it appear.
That's what I heard. That's what I've heard. That's why I'm like,
Yeah, so there's a few people I know, because I have a few friends that are Navajo, Native American and stuff. But I tried to ask them about this, and it did not go very well.
Did they just like shut you out? Wait, didn't we do
No, I
this?
mean they're all super nice about it. They were all like, "Yeah, I'd rather not."
yeah.
Because we worked with, how long have you been working at the company?
Sunrock?
Yeah.
Oh, like a year and a half.
Oh, okay. Then no, you better never met him.
No, we had a guy we worked with that was Navajo. His name was Devin. Shout out to Devin if you hear this. We still love you, baby.
Yeah.
That I asked him about it one time, and he kind of took me through what it is and stuff. It was really cool to learn about. Now, the next part of my notes is, what do you do if you are followed by a Skinwalker? All right, so
You get the super soaker. Find a priest.
you stole my stuff. Okay, all right.
I thought that's what you were going to say, dude. I'm just getting ahead of you.
Let me go down this list, Tony. You be quiet, baloney.
Perdón.
Yeah.
That's sorry in Spanish, just in case you didn't know.
Well, I'm gonna say in English. You need to apologize.
You tell him.
All right, we're getting off track here. Look at me, eyes on me. All right. So if you are followed by a Skinwalker, these are the steps you need to do. First, grab a priest. Second, grab some holy water. Third, have priest drink said holy water. Fourth,
And you cut off.
pee in the super soaker. Soak the shit out of this motherfucker.
For real?
No.
Oh.
If you were followed by a skinwalker, you should do the following. Don't whistle at night. That was an interesting one. Don't whistle at night. Leave the area, obviously. You know, you see it coming at you. Get out of there. You don't want this thing following you. It's probably a lot more dangerous than you are.
Oh, no diggity.
Don't look it in the eyes, because as we discussed, that's how they can possess you. So don't look this thing in the eyes. Stare at the ground. Mind your own business. Walk away. Get in your car. Go night-night.
Yes.
Don't be afraid. That was one that I researched that I was like, how are you not
Yeah, dude, how are you
afraid?
not
how are you
gonna
not
be
going to be
afraid?
scared?
But
of
I'm
apparently
already
that's a
afraid.
big one. Don't be afraid. The other one is close the curtains. You know, in my intro story, it said something's looking through the window at you.
Oh, yeah.
That dude didn't close the curtains.
Okay.
The last one, I feel like this one's pretty obvious. Stay out of sacred areas. Don't go somewhere that you're not supposed to be.
Yeah.
I mean, come on, be respectful.
Just be respectful.
Exactly. Be a decent human.
R-E-S-P-C-T.
I know what it means to me. Yeah. All right.
Yo. Continue.
Now, a great way to keep skinwalkers away is to use bright lights, because apparently these things are super infamous for having great night vision, but they can't see worth a damn during the day. So it kind of helps you out. The other one I found that I couldn't find a whole lot past what you do is you get a satchel of corn pollen.
Okay.
Now, I can't.
Pause. What's corn pollen?
It's the pollen from corn.
Sorry, dude. I've never heard about that. I'm like,
I felt like that was kind of in the name, corn pollen.
Yeah.
I think pollen and I think something else.
What does that even mean?
Pollen. Like, I'm gonna start sneezing. How do you want me to go get corn if I'm gonna start sneezing? That's the
That's
first thing
the
that came
point.
to my head.
It's fair.
Just saying, dude.
It's fair.
I'm pretty sure skinwalkers are severely allergic to corn pollen. And you can hear them out there. You know?
Does it sound like that?
I'm totally kidding. I don't know what a skinwalker sounds like when it sneezes, but if I find out, I'll let you guys know.
Let's never find out.
But I couldn't find where you put the corn pollen satchel. I would assume like in a window or on a door or something, maybe?
Yeah, I feel
see
like
that, yeah.
entrances
Yeah.
to where you are.
Yeah,
would
kind of
be
like
good.
salt with demons, you know?
Uh-huh.
Can't cross it. That's what I would assume. Of course, I don't know. Now, the next picture I have for you guys is what an alleged skinwalker looks like in its form.
Ooh,
Oh, I've seen this picture before. That is gnarly.
very deformed.
Dude, just imagine that just.
Yeah, that is something.
You sounded
else.
like a frog.
Yeah, dude, that is scary.
Just saying.
It's a frog walker.
It's like
A frog walker, dude.
Now, one thing I want to point out, I guarantee both of you guys know this, but in Utah, skinwalkers have kind of a special place in everybody's mind because we have a very famous place called Skinwalker Ranch.
Oh, yeah, I've seen
well,
some
I've
stuff about
started the documentary. I never finished it because I was like,
That's what I was doing.
it didn't like really grasp me.
Didn't grab
Yeah.
me too much.
Yeah.
Now, after doing some research on Skinwalker Ranch to make sure I'm certain of it, and I'm sure you guys know this too because it's a pretty big legend in Utah, is Skinwalker Ranch is super famous for skinwalker sightings. That's the first one. Spirits, like hauntings in the old buildings they have out there. Like wormhole
EM.
kind of portal
Pete?
things.
Yeah, I heard like alien
type
stuff
thing
too.
and
Yeah.
aliens.
Extraterrestrial,
Exactly.
I heard that too.
It's a
yeah.
very big hotspot for all of that stuff.
Yeah, that's crazy. Just a freaking buffet of it all, dude.
Oh yeah.
Y'all
Now the
That's
interesting
crazy.
thing is, as far as I could find, so Brandon Fugel owns Skinwalker Ranch.
Mhm.
I actually have a lot of respect for that dude. He seems very, very smart from what I could find. The public is not allowed on Skinwalker Ranch, which I don't blame him just for the simple fact of it's more of like a farm
The people actually work
than
and
anything. I mean,
stuff.
they're doing scientific research out there as well, but I can see why he doesn't want people out there, you know?
Yeah.
Because you have that aspect of I don't want anyone getting kidnapped by aliens or abducted or, you know, possessed by skinwalkers because they were too dumb to look away or...
Yeah.
Yeah, just kind of like don't want to set them up for failure, basically.
Exactly, exactly. But all of that being said, I hear you got a pretty good story about
I know.
Skinwalker.
You've been cooking this up for the longest time, and
He's
it
been
hasn't.
teeing
Like
it
our
up for
schedules,
a minute.
our schedules haven't matched
I
for a
know,
while, and
dude.
it finally did. And like now, because every time I asked you at like our morning meetings, you're like, "It's cooking. Just wait. I'm not even gonna tell you anything." I'm like,
Dude,
I need it bad, boo boo.
I just hope it lives up to what I've been cooking it up to.
Whoa,
Dude, I'm-
you've
'cause,
put it
like,
up here. We need
be-
it up
yeah.
here. See that up there? That's your Skinwalker story. It better
Dude.
be that.
Living
better
that
crush
living that
that.
situation, it was actually terrifying, dude. Just because like where it was, like
What
my big
happened?
fear. Yeah, like it was pretty wild, dude.
"Let's get into it, buddy."
Me and my fiance's family, we were driving back from Arizona. We went to a Taylor Swift concert. And we were driving through the reservation through Arizona, like right before you get into Utah.
Right.
And like you said, like they're big down there, like the Skinwalker stuff with the Native American. Like it's not like, I wouldn't say big, but like, you know,
Sacred land,
It's
like-
sacred land, and
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
you know, dude. And I was just minding my own business, dude. I was just looking out the window, how I do, bro, just mindless wandering.
Daydreaming and
And
stuff.
I'm noticing like animals, like there's horses everywhere, dude. Like you see all these horses like in areas, they're all together, dude. And I'm like, oh, that's cool, you know, that's neat. They're just horses, you know, dude. And I'm driving, or I'm not driving, but I'm sitting passenger and I'm looking out, dude. I look over at this hill, and there's like this weird, like grayish red, freaking like deformed horse. And I was like, what the fuck is that, dude? And like, so I'm like looking, but I don't want to look, you know, because like, you know,
You like
I always was learned like, don't let them notice that you notice them. Like if you notice them, act like you didn't.
Right. Right.
That's what I grew up with. Like you're not supposed
Right.
to like.
Well, from what I could find, that's the right move.
Yeah. So I was just like kind of like, oh, you know, dude, and I didn't say anything about it until like, not even when we got out, dude. I just kept my mouth shut. We got home, my mouth was still shut about it, dude. I didn't until I got to my house in Tooele because they live down in Cedar City. And I didn't tell my fiance about it until we got back home. But dude, like it was like it's like its head was backwards, dude. Like it was weird. It was so deformed, dude. And just seeing that on reservation was so fucking scary to me, dude. I just kept my mouth shut the whole time.
You know what
Dude,
it
you're
actually.
a trooper. You're a
You know,
trooper.
This horse has, you know, some ailment or something where its head's stuck backward. It's just trying to say hi. Just, hey, you guys!
Dude, but it was like a small horse, but the head was a full-sized horse's head.
What the heck?
That's what I'm saying, dude. It was so fucking weird, and I was like, dude, this has to be some weird fucking shit, dude. I could have just been took myself out because I stress out like they're my biggest fucking fear. I'll tell you guys.
Okay.
But dude, there was something wrong with that fucking horse. If it was even a horse,
It doesn't sound like it was a horse.
that's what I'm saying, dude. It was scary, and like, dude, just the feeling that you get, like,
Did you get like that,
oh,
like the blood just kind of like?
Oh, you just
dropped?
feel
fucking
the
ran
blood
cold,
drop.
dude. I was like,
I felt
oh,
that.
fuck,
I know exactly
dude.
what you mean, dude.
But I
Like,
couldn't like look away too fast because I was like, oh, it's gonna notice that, dude. So
like-
I was just like,
He just comes galloping
yeah,
down
dude,
the
I was
hill.
like-
I just come.
I was waiting. I was like low key looking in the mirror. I was like, fuck, dude.
Go.
It was scary, dude.
You know that episode of Rick and Morty when Morty puts on the headphones and can hear the squirrels?
Oh yeah.
That's what it was going to do to you.
Dude, I was freaking out, dude.
We have
And
a possible Doolittle.
it was very interesting. I was nervous. And then another time at the Capitol, the state Capitol.
Oh, I keep hearing bad things about the Capitol.
That's
Dude,
what
the
I'm saying.
Capitol.
When I listened to the podcast, I don't remember what episode it was, but you were talking about it.
Yeah, when my wife was, we
Yeah.
were trying to get her ready to go into labor, and
Yeah.
we would walk up there. Yeah,
Dude, and I listened to that and I was like, dude, I have to get on this podcast and tell these guys, dude. I was so fucking scared. Like, scared. I was more scared than that. Like
Serious?
that situation when I was driving through the reservation, dude.
Okay.
Oh, dude, it's like I get chills talking about it now, dude. Like,
I can tell
so
you're just
Let's hear
me
it.
and my fiance decided to go on like an all night date thing.
Uh-huh.
Like we would just stay up all night and go do a bunch of shit, you know. We go to the arcade till it closes, and then we're like,
Like, what do we
like,
do?
what do you want to do now? So she's like, oh, let's go get Slurpees and go find a view. Or let's go to Gravity Hill. She said, let's go to Gravity Hill. And I was like, all right, we could do that.
Low key, you're just like, fuck.
Dude, so we go get Slurpees, bro. We're driving. And I was like, where the fuck is Gravity Hill? I've never been here, dude. So, like, we were trying to find it, and, like, the map was just being super fucking weird. And we, like, you know, excuse me, where the Capitol is?
Right.
And then you, like, drive down, and there's, like, that weird pit.
Yeah.
dude, we were driving around there, dude, and as soon as we like entered in that little like canyon thing, I was like, dude, something fucky's gonna happen, dude. Something fucky's about to happen, dude. And we turned the loop and we're headed back up right by the Capitol, dude. Dude, I shit you not, dude. We were driving, dude, and just fucking out of nowhere, some weird person, dude, if you want to call it that, dude. I don't know if it was a ghost or something, dude, but they jolted at my car. So it's 3 in the fucking morning, dude.
Oh.
It's 3 in the fucking morning. I'm driving in my car, dude, and just it's like the lights. It's like foggy almost, just because you're.
It's
down
just
in
giving
there.
you that fucking ambience.
Dude, you had that feeling over your body, dude.
Waiting
and
for freaking Michael Myers to
exactly,
jump out
dude.
at you.
And that's what happened, dude. Just fucking jolted out my fucking car, and I was like, I swerved. I was like, what the fuck, dude? And my girlfriend's like, we hit him. We need to turn back. I was like, we didn't hit shit. We gotta go.
We gotta
dude.
go get the fuck out of here.
And we park, and I like looked at my car to see if I fucking obviously hit someone because my girlfriend was like, we hit him.
Man, that's a hit and run. And it's
Yeah, dude. That's
charge.
That's not good. Don't do that. But,
Don't hit and run.
yeah,
That's
dude.
a charge.
So I, of course, did that. But, dude, I was like, nothing. There was no dent. Nothing. My car's okay. The guy's okay with it. That's what you want to call it, dude.
I was gonna say the car was
dude,
okay. The dude, not so much.
Just like that experience, like was like so fucking scary. I remember driving back. I was like, "Don't fucking talk to me. Let's just get the fuck home and go the fuck to sleep. Forget this ever happened, dude." Like,
now, what's a good description of what this thing looked like?
dude, just fucking dark, like dark clothes, and like, dude, it was just like a pale face. Like it was so pale, and the hair was just like weirdly and wiry, dude. You know what I mean? It was fucking weird. That's why I don't know if it was a skinwalker, but it was something dark, dude. Because I was like, this is not okay. I need to get out of this situation. I can't. This is a dark.
Like your fight or flight kicked in. Right?
Oh yeah, dude. Yeah. And it was fucking spiked, dude. I was ready to fucking fight, dude. And I was like, let's get the fuck out of here. Maybe that's flight. I don't know, but
It sounds like flight, but that's probably the correct
I was punching the air.
response.
I was punching the air while driving. I was like, this is fucked up, dude. I don't want to
Pull
be
over.
here.
Sterling jumps out of the car. Come here.
Yeah, dude, I was punching air, bro. It was very scary, and I've never gone back there to this day. I will not go back there.
I don't blame you. I don't want to go to the Capitol now because
Dude,
I've
yeah.
done some hiking and stuff with my brothers, and I, walked around. There's like a little trail behind, and that dog park that's like at the side of the Capitol and behind it and stuff. I will not be going there at night. Which actually, a fun fact: I used to go hiking at 3 a.m. with my buddy because we used to go snow plowing as we worked for a landscaping company.
Oh yeah.
And we had something almost similar happen, but not quite. It's kind of the same idea.
Oh yeah.
So we're hiking. It's 3 a.m, and I think I say this every week, but I'm not like a huge believer. I'm kind of skeptical about all of it and everything. Yada yada.
Skeptical.
I like that.
Skeptical. That's your nickname.
Anyway, so we're hiking at 3 a.m, and all of a sudden we just hear some dude yell out in the distance. We saw this blinking light and stuff. I'm like, oh, somebody's in trouble. So I start flashing SOS at him. And actually, the flashing light's a funny story because we went back there later and we found out it was a telephone pole that had a flashing light on it. But it was flashing exactly like an SOS signal. So I'm like, oh shit, somebody's in trouble. We got to go help him.
That's right.
But yeah, we hear dude yell and stuff, and we're like, okay, we can't find anything. So we start heading back down the hill. And even at 3 a.m, because we went up there a couple times, like there's birds chirping. You can hear stuff running around. There's deer and stuff. We got like halfway down this mountain. We went up mile and a half, 2 miles up this mountain, just hiking. And all of a sudden, everything just goes dead silent. There is no, you can't even hear the cars. And we're at the point, like, you can see the freeway, you can see the city, you can see cars passing, but we couldn't hear anything. All the animals just went silent. And we're all walking, and my buddy's like, do you hear that? I was like, no. He turns, he's like, I think we need to leave.
Yeah, dude.
I'm telling you guys,
Like,
the
okay.
Capitol.
That's cute to leave, bro. Someone says, I think we shouldn't be here. That's
think we
cute.
shouldn't be here.
Get the fuck out.
Well, there's also, I can tell you guys another Utah legend while we're here because
Let's
the
hear it.
Capitol, there's a trail somewhere. I haven't been able to find it. It's called the Living Room Trail.
That
Oh,
sounds
I
fucked
used
up.
to go.
That
I know
sounds
where it's
fucking
at.
scary.
I know
dude.
So
it's at.
apparently there's a burned down cabin where a witch used to live. She used to kill and eat or something along those lines, little kids, like a Hansel and Gretel type deal.
Yeah.
And then like they burn down her cabin, but she still haunts it. And if you go find it, you can like hear kids playing, or you can hear the witch trying to get you to go in the house and all sorts of stuff.
Dude,
Like,
that just triggered a memory for me. 'Cause
let's hear it.
me and my friends, Bala folks, if you're hearing this, shout outs to you. But we used to always go hiking, right?
Oh yeah.
In that trail, like the living room
The
trail.
living
You
room
get
trail?
up there, dude. The view is nice. It's perfect. Like the sunsets are just amazing.
Oh, it's
And,
beautiful.
dude, it was like COVID, like right when COVID was hit, like when nothing was open.
okay.
So like we turned into like big hikers.
Yeah.
So we would go up there. And I remember the first time that we did it, it did feel off. Like I didn't make it all the way up because we did kind of later because I used to work pretty late.
Yeah.
I'd just go right after work. And I remember like we were walking up and there was like no one there really. Like it was just kind of us. We're walking up and like it's starting to get really dark. We have our flashlights out. We're just like shining our lights everywhere. Same thing, like you don't really necessarily hear the animals. You know they're there.
Yeah.
But dude, like we stopped for a second. We're just kind of like BSing and just talking to each other. And then we hear like rattling just like in the bushes. We're like, what the fuck? I looked at him and he looked at me. I was like, dude, like I feel weird. Like we should just leave. Because like I've had that happen with them before. Like we're at certain spots and I'm like, dude, we shouldn't be here right now. We should get out.
Yeah.
Like just like that sixth sense kind of just picks up for me. And yeah, dude, as we're kind of coming down, like you still hear the rattling. There's no wind. There's nothing there. We just start booking it down the hill. Never again. We go back up the next day. There's like nothing like in sight. Like where we were at, it's not big enough for like an animal or anything to be there.
Yeah.
So we're like, what the heck? But we kept doing that hike after that.
See, here's my thing though. So everything goes dead silent, right? What else will they go dead silent for to try and hide from?
That's true.
Predators, right? They try to hide from predators. So in my mind, what I think happened is there was a cougar somewhere around.
Oh, dude.
I'm sure my buddy was thinking the same thing. And I don't know about you, but I'm not about to be killed by a BYU mascot.
Yeah. Fuck
No.
So that's what's going through my head.
But I don't know. Have I shared the other story that happened to me at the Capitol? When I was
The
like a
devil
teen?
worshipping one.
Yeah, have I shared that on the
what?
podcast yet? I don't think I have.
I
Since
think
said
you
that.
did, but I want to hear it again.
Okay,
Yeah, I
so
wanna hear
since
it.
you're bringing up the whole Capitol thing, so in high school, again, just being dumb teenagers, we did the same thing as you did. Like we went to a party, that whatever, like we were still bored. We still wanted to keep the night young.
Yeah.
And we ended up going to the Capitol because we used to always go to Ensign Peak, right? And we're making it up there. Everybody's bullshitting. Like we're just walking up the hill. We're having fun. People are falling left and right. Like it was back when like I was in high school. There was like our friends or girls were involved in all that stuff. And we were just going up. People are falling. We're laughing. Dude, we get like closer to the top. And you know how like there's like two trails like that you can go up to the view.
Yeah.
And then there's like another trail going like back. And right there, like when you're making the decision to either go right or left.
You go straight.
No, like we got to that, like we got like, I don't know, like 10 feet before that. Dude, we just see like on the other, like right close to the mountain, like a line of people just like in the dark cloak.
Yeah. Fuck that.
Just pointing, dark cloak, like, everything.
What?
Yeah.
I have not heard this story.
Yeah, like no BS. Like I still remember that day. And like we're walking, and like I stop because I see it first. And you just see like like what you were typically, like the best way to describe it is, have you ever seen the movie As Above, So Below?
Yes, sir.
No? I'll put a picture in the video. You can come back and look at it.
It's gonna be somewhere right here,
Yeah.
or here, or over here. I don't know.
Somewhere. But it's like, just like, it looks like a witch, but like pointy black
Oh
cloak.
yeah.
And they're just walking with like fire sticks, dude. It was so random.
dude.
Random that it's just like, they just kept walking. I'm like, dude, do you guys see that? Or am I like tripping? Or like, did you guys give me something? Am I tripping out right now? They're like, we need to get the fuck out of here. Dude, we ran down that hill so fast. Like I was falling, picking myself up. Dude, I was like, I'm
Straight
not
horror
movie.
movies got blood and
Yeah,
I was
dude.
like,
dirt
I've
all over
seen
them.
too many horror movies to like stay
that's
here and
definitely
figure out.
fucked.
Like I'm
You
not
saw
gonna,
so many that you were tripping.
I'm not gonna fuck around and find out tonight. I'm leaving. It's not gonna be me missing on a milk
Not
carton.
today, bro. Not
I'm
today.
leaving.
You're not gonna be on a milk carton, okay?
Yeah, that and like I said, it's just weird. Like when I said in that story, like that Capitol part where the whole devil worshiping table was at. Like, just it gives you a different vibe when you're down there at night.
Oh yeah, dude.
I don't know. I was never really like scared of it, but just the stories I heard from you now and you and a few other people, I'm like, I don't think I want to go there.
Dude, it's definitely got a vibe to it. Like
it gets
it's
sketchy.
spooky.
It gets, I don't know. It's just weird.
Like during the day,
Some
it's
stuff.
cool as fuck to be
Yeah,
out there.
no,
Like
like,
you
we-
look at it, dude.
Oh yeah, it's
It's
super
beautiful.
pretty.
Like,
dude.
like
Yeah.
the little like what is it? I want to say jardín because in Spanish, but the little garden area, like it's nice, beautiful. But at night, dude, it just feels like menacing. Just like
There's
eyes
There's
always on you,
something
dude.
wrong.
Eyes like when we went to go walk for like my wife when she was pregnant. Every single time, dude, like it was like 9 o'clock, but it was still like it was starting to get dark, and you can just feel like someone's just following you.
Yeah, dude.
Dude,
it's
you know
just
what
like-
I want to do now? I want to go up to that living room trail because, you know, it's got the trees everywhere and everything, right? What I want to do is, you know, those like glow in the dark or light up eyes?
Oh
I
yeah.
want to hang those on fish wire.
Damn.
Set them up on like solar or something. So when it gets dark, there's just a bunch of eyes flashing. And you're just like,
That's fucked, dude.
You're evil, bro. That's
stick
fucked
a
up.
GoPro up there and just watch people.
No, dude, I don't know. It's just different.
Yeah, dude.
It's different, like super
weird.
different. You don't.
I need to see this.
You do. You need to experience it, dude.
I'm
It's
totally
different.
kidding. The one thing I think I've said before is if ghosts are real, if skinwalkers are real, if ghouls are real, if anything supernatural is real, I'm fine not knowing about it.
That's true. That's true. It's probably
true.
safest bet.
I have no problems with that.
So you know how you were saying though that they turn into animals.
Mm-hmm.
So I used to live in Wisconsin, right?
Right.
So we had an apartment right next to some woods, and it was weird. Like the whole time we were there, nothing. Like you could hear animals, deer, and stuff like that, like just running around. But at night, after my cousin, we were talking about witches and stuff like that. And after that night that we started talking about that, we kept hearing an owl,
Oh, really?
just like out of nowhere, dude. This owl just came.
Who?
Yeah, like that. But like you could just hear it. You're like,
Dude, that would be hilarious
But-
to stare over at an owl.
but you know that, like,
Ooh.
and I get it that they're nocturnal and stuff, and they're more active at night.
Yeah.
But it like hit like 250, like 310, like around that time frame, and it just started like doing its noise, like little whoo. Yeah, dude, my cousin, he was drunk, like super drunk one time. He's like, "If that's a witch, I hope you're pretty. Fucking come into my room." Like,
Damn,
get the
dude.
fuck out of here. And he's like, I don't care.
Well, I do.
I was like, dude, I was like,
You're in the
"No,
room
man."
next to me, okay? I don't want to hear no supernatural hanky panky.
I was like, I don't do that.
Put your nose in there.
With the owl thing, dude. Owl, but we like in our culture, we believe that it's witches,
Yeah.
Right.
like because they turn into the owls, and that's how they travel and stuff like that. But
Right.
the same kind of concept.
Right, as the skinwalkers, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
See that, you know what terrifies me the most about skinwalkers is the fact that they can be any person or any animal. And if they can turn fully into this animal, how are you gonna know?
Dude, I think there's got to be some distortion to it. Like there has to
That's
be
the thing. I
something.
couldn't find anything to say like, oh, this is how you tell if it's a skinwalker.
Yeah.
Well, there's this popular video on TikTok about this little what's that dog that the breed that you just said?
Pomeranian?
I think it's either that or like the common Mexican dog.
Chihuahua.
No, not Chihuahua. It's like an asshole. No, it's like that white little like poodle almost. I guess.
Poodle?
Not like a huge
Shih
girl.
Tzu?
Yeah, like
Oh,
a
is
Shih
it
Tzu.
Okay.
There's like this video on TikTok where like the lady's like the little dog. It's like at the door and it's just like this.
Dude, I've
You
seen
seen
some
that one?
weird fucking weird
gonna let
videos with
me
dogs,
in
like
yet?
the one with the husky too.
Yeah, but
One
this
with a
dog,
husky.
Yeah.
Dude, that's my favorite dog breed is a husky.
dude,
They
this
can't do that.
dog was just sitting there like this, just looking at it, like tilted and everything. I gotta
Yeah.
do it like this. You guys can get it. Just picture it in your mind. And it's at the door. It's like this, like saying, "Okay, I'm gonna come in." And then she's like, "Oh, okay, you want to come in?" I don't have a fucking dog. Boom! Just
Fuck
close
that,
the door.
dude.
Dude. I'm like, "Oh shit!"
Dude, that's when you sell the
That's a
fucking house
friggin'
and
G.
move, bro.
Dude, she's like, "I don't even own a dog." boom, just closes the door. I'm like, damn.
This
Dude,
poor
that's
dog's like,
fucking
I'm hungry.
For real, dude.
Smacks it in the
Dude, but
face.
it didn't look like a normal, like your normal mannerisms of a dog.
Yeah.
Right.
It just like you can tell something was off.
That's what I'm
Right,
saying.
okay,
like,
okay,
there's
okay.
got to be like some
There has-
distortions.
it's like with that
Yeah,
Of
there's
course,
got to be
they're
something,
saying.
right? I mean, they can't
Yeah.
just be like, oh, I'm a dog now. And
Yeah,
then you're like,
dude.
oh, come here, Fluffy.
Like a backwards face on a horse, dog.
Like a
Backwards
backwards
face
face on
on
a
a
horse,
horse.
dude. I just picture a pony with a big head of
That's
a horse.
exactly what it was. Just and like the color of a fucking meatball, dude. It was like brown and red. It was disgusting, bro. It was like, what the fuck am I looking at?
It's a good thing you didn't say anything.
Yeah,
It
dude.
probably
I
would
didn't
have
say
heard
shit,
you.
dude. That's what I'm saying. I was like, it's gonna hear me from fucking Utah, bro.
That would be actually hilarious.
Dude, I get
That thing's
scared.
ugly. What?
Yeah, what the fuck you just say, dude? Oh,
What'd
fuck.
you say?
Like, come catch these hoofs.
Come catch these. Sterling's on the side of the road again. That would make headline
Dude,
on
yeah.
friggin' news. A man was fighting a disordered horse today.
Please help raise money for him to get 40 more.
I'll start a
tacos.
GoFundMe account for you, bro.
We need to see a UFC fight between you and this horse.
Yeah, that's an automatic forfeit because there was something wrong with that horse. Other than that thing was not fucking natural.
That doesn't sound natural, bro. Like pony with a head horse.
Pony with a head horse.
Dude, that's nuts.
It was, dude. It was crazy.
There's so many terrifying things that can happen. I don't know where I'm going with this, but I could not imagine seeing that. Like, it's so hard to imagine that.
I couldn't do
It was weird. Like,
I
'cause
I wouldn't have been able to keep my mouth shut. I would have been like, Mom, Dad. If I'm with my
Yeah.
parents or like my wife, be like, did you
Well,
fucking
that's
see
something
that?
like-
That's
out
what
of the
I can't. I
blue.
don't give a fuck who I'm with, dude. I could be with the fucking president, and I would keep my mouth shut about it until I felt safe. I
Oh,
was freaking scared.
The president
bro.
be like, oh, yeah, I know about him.
Yeah,
dude.
he visits the White House here and there.
Yeah, we planted him there.
What?
Yeah, we just wanted to
Yeah,
see if
dude.
you're aware. Not an AI.
Yeah, that thing was weird, dude.
Dude, it lived up to like what you were telling
Oh,
us.
it
though. I was-
absolutely.
dude.
You broke through the ceiling
I
with
was
that
like- I was
story.
like,
That was a good one.
I was
Dude,
good.
just being there was like totally different. Just experiencing it, like actually, like fucking seeing that thing, dude.
Oh yeah, that's the thing
Oh.
that I love about stories, especially if they're told really well, is you can imagine yourself in that
Oh, yeah.
situation. You can imagine it's happening to you, but that also makes it so terrifying.
Oh yeah, dude.
that you can imagine that happening.
That's what I'm saying. When you were telling me about the Capitol, I imagined myself there, and I was like, dude. And then I experienced shit like that, dude. It's like,
That's
yeah.
what this podcast is about.
yeah,
Like, this
dude.
is why we ask you guys, like, hey, if you guys have any experience,
yeah,
oh,
like,
please
dude, come
share.
on. Like,
Absolutely.
if you want to be on this show, just all it takes is a DM and just let us know, like, hey, I want to share my story.
yeah.
And
A really intense eye contact.
you'll be right here in this seat, with intense eye contact.
Mhm.
We're not doing this.
DM
now.
for
we're
us stands for direct pastrami. So if you want to be on the podcast, you have to send us pastrami.
No, it's direct message. Don't ruin it like that.
I want food, Tony.
Poison him. Just kidding.
I got 40 tacos I need to
Get this man
beat.
40 tacos. Bro.
Exactly.
We should all go do that challenge.
I would
can't
get
do
to
it again.
I would
No?
get to 3. I'd be like, okay,
Okay,
I'm
how
not-
big were they?
They're just little street tacos. They're
little
just
street-
small.
I could probably do
Okay,
it.
okay.
40 though, dude.
I could probably.
Dude,
If I'm
40?
hungry, yeah.
If
I could
dude,
probably do it.
I mean, I was pretty hungry, dude. But I was like, after like 12, I was like, dude, I'm a pretty big dude. Like I could eat, dude. But like after 12, I was like, all right, this is all right. I'm chilling, all right. They're like, well, you couldn't beat the record. They told me that kid at work set the record. What's his name? Ethan.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Like he
Ethan?
broke the record, and I was like, nah, he can't keep the record, bro. I gotta beat that shit. And so I did, dude.
Damn.
Nice.
There's not room for two fat people at Sunrock right now.
Okay.
I am the fat employee at Sunrock.
You're not fat. You're big boned.
Don't sugarcoat
You know what?
it.
You know what I
'Cause
say
I'll
to
eat
everybody.
it.
You know what I say to everybody. You're not fat till you can use fat rolls as an armrest.
And I do.
Prove it.
I do.
That's what I thought. You look like an angry T-Rex.
I think I hold my phone up at night, bro. I'm just laying in my bed like,
I wish I could do that. Though. I'm not gonna lie.
There
dude,
you
it
go.
comes in handy sometimes, bro.
Right?
Not gonna lie.
You're like grouting 2x2 boxes.
I have a bit of a smaller feet.
Crowding 2x2 boxes.
I ain't getting in that.
I
That's the
didn't,
shitty
dude.
thing is I fit really well
Yeah.
in those two. So when we say 2x2 box, we mean 2 foot by 2 foot. It's a square box
Yeah.
and it's probably 4 or 5 feet deep. and we have to get down to the bottom of it. And grout is like,
Seal it basically.
yeah, it's concrete, but it doesn't have any gravel in it. And we seal off outside of the pipe because we have to take a sledgehammer and knock a hole in it. And, you know, we're not the best at making holes. We can't seal it up. So we put concrete on the outside, the grout on the inside. And those 2 foot by 2 foot boxes, it's 2 foot wide by 2 foot wide. I mean, if you're 2 foot wide already, it's kind of hard to get in there.
Yeah, dude.
It's hard. Trust me, it's hard.
Last winter, I was doing that with Miguel and Angel when they were together, like working together, dude. And they're like, "All right, it's pretty snowy today. We're just gonna grout today." I was like, "All right, dude. I'm not about it. Easy money, dude." And we go to the boxes, and I was like, "Dude, I can't fit in this." I just bought brand new mug boots, and Miguel's like, "Well, I forgot my mug boots. You're gonna have to get in there." And I was like, "Nah, you can wear my mug boots, dude."
Yeah, I ain't doing
And
it.
he got in there, dude, and the water started like the storm drain started filling into there or whatever. Dude, it started filling up. He's like, "Get me out of here!" It was so fucking funny, dude.
Nice.
Yeah.
Now, I think on that note, I think it's time to say goodbye, everyone, for this episode.
All right, hold on. Before we do that, I got a quick question for Sterling.
All right, let's hear it, brother.
I ask every guest, where I'm starting to do this
Okay.
segment part, but I want to ask you, who is Sterling today?
What does that mean?
Like, who are you today? Like,
I am Sterling. I am motherfucking Sterling Houts, dog.
there you go, bro. That's all I
can't
needed.
I
There you
can't
go.
do any better than that. That was
That was-
beautiful.
Yeah.
It was true.
I am
True artistry.
whoever I need to be, dog.
Boom.
It depends on the day.
An inspirational quote for the viewers?
Dude, fuck around and find out, I think. I think, because that honestly, that saying changed my fucking life, I think. Because sometimes, dude, you fuck around and you find right the fuck out. And,
All right, we got a lot of bleeping this episode.
yeah. I don't know, you guys believed it.
We do the little E,
Uh,
or I don't know how to say it, but yeah,
Explicit?
explicit.
it's explicit. You guys should know by now.
Luck and Tina is explicit in every way. Please take care while listening.
Yeah. But on that note, don't forget to share, like, subscribe, follow us on TikTok, Instagram. You want to plug your Instagram or TikTok? You got some
Give
fire
it-
TikToks out
Do
there.
I have some
Give it
fire
to
You got
TikToks?
some
I thought they
fire,
were going to
dude.
blow up. Dude, I don't know. Is it Mr. Sturdog? At Mr. Sturdog on TikTok. It'll say John Cena. It'll say John Cena.
Because you can't see
love
him.
Because you can't see this, brother.
Yeah, follow him on his TikTok. We'll link it down below and we'll put it in the video.
All right.
And then
Shout
follow
out.
us. Follow
Yeah.
our friend Skylar at Utah Podcasters. I'll link it again. I keep forgetting.
Yeah,
I'm
shout
sorry,
out-
Skylar.
shout
I
out
know you're
Skylar.
listening to this. I apologize so much.
And remember, if you have any personal experiences or just stories that you want to throw to the podcast, please send us an email, send it on Instagram, Facebook, doesn't matter. Send us a message. I'd love to share them. Thank you.
Shout outs to all the people that have followed the accounts too. We're going to get them written down and give you guys a big shout out next
Oh,
video.
absolutely. Like I said last week, we literally could not be doing this without
you
people
guys.
watching.
You guys are feeling the dream. So, on that note, this has been your host with the most, Tony Bologna, Tony La Torta, whatever you want to call me. And
Austin, possibly Skeptico,
El Skeptico.
signing off.
And
Mr. Sturdog, baby.
yeah. All right, guys. Have a good night. Thank you.